What's up? I'm Tony Christensen, also known as Motive, and you are watching Video Underground.
Meet Tony Christensen, a dedicated, passionate, hard-working artist. Not your everyday hip-hop artist in today's world. Like many famous and popular artists, Tony has the same mentality when it comes to work ethic and producing music. Although he may not be signed, his personality remains modest and humble. Video Underground is lucky enough to give you fans the insider access to Motive, a true visionary of the underground music scene.
I think I've always been writing pretty much. I started, officially recording in a studio when I was 16 years old. So everything I've had written, I just brought it to the studio and I started making music with my buddy. His name was Jordan. He's called The Unknown now. So we were co-workers at a steakhouse, so he invited me over. And I went over there and started recording, and that's how I started, and I didn't stop since then.
Like every artist, nobody starts out perfect. And Tony was definitely not an exception to that standard.
When I started playing, my music was trash. I pretty much deleted all my old stuff because I hate it now. It's just horrible. I mean, it had maybe some structure, but just my tone was off. I have a tone now, which I like. I'm fluent now. I'm a very vocal person now. My production's gotten way better. I mix and master a lot of my stuff now. So just the audio quality's gotten a lot better. My lyrics have gotten a lot better. I'm having fun with it more now. When I started, I didn't know kind of what I was doing. I didn't know what I was going for as far as my looks and the whole aspect of the vision of Motive music, and now I have that, and I'm looking forward to taking it places.
Working with other artists has helped him reach his full potential and understand his true identity as an artist.
I did some hip-hop music, groups, but I've always done solo stuff, and I always will do my solo stuff as Motive. But I also do stuff with the Weekend Warriors, which is just a bunch of other rappers, and then Diverse Dialects, which is with my buddy The Unknown.
We asked Tony what every music fan wants to know. What does it take to make good music?
My music making process is it's all over the place. Sometimes I just sing random crap in the shower, or sometimes I write when I'm in class. Sometimes don't show this to my mom. Sometimes I just write. I mean, I'll be here, I'll get a beat, someone will send it to me, I'll make a beat, and then I'll just write to it, or I'll already have stuff written down and I'll find a beat that matches it and line it up there, and then I pretty much do all the production here on my own. I'll send stuff away to people to get on a track too if I want them to, if they're good at recording and stuff, or I'll have them come here and record if they don't know how to do it.
Tony invented his unique style by remixing popular tracks while still adjusting them to his own creation.
A lot of the stuff I like doing now is samples so Lilacs in June I made is with the Rihanna sample, Stay. I did that. I did a Swimming Pools remix. I've done a Heartbeats remix by Childish Gambino. I've done some Kanye remixes, just a lot of covers. I guess remixes more than covers, but I haven't really done covers. I don't think I qualify them as covers, but I've said a chorus that's the same as stuff before on Kanye's 808s and Heartbreaks, some tracks on there and stuff, but mostly it's remixes I do.
From multiple experiences, Tony has learned from other musical perspectives, and yet he still remains true to the style of Northwest hip-hop.
I'm very vast. I do a lot of, I work at a bar and a club, so I do music for there, so I do dance music. I do a lot of lyrical stuff because I'm from the Northwest, and a lot of hip-hop from around here is a lot of lyrical, kind of emotional stuff. But I also make just easy, fun listening to songs. I do a lot of singing songs too. Just kind of really vast. For my iTunes album that's coming out, I'm gonna try to do mostly just lyrical Northwest sounding stuff.
We here at Video Underground, we're curious to see what inspires Tony to make his music.
Oh, inspiration to create that's a good one. A lot of different places. Girlfriends, ex-girlfriends is a good inspiration for me. I write a lot of love songs or hatred songs, bad experiences or whatever. Just random stuff, stories I've heard from friends. It's all usually based on something that's going on in my life. I'll throw something in there. A lot of the stuff now I don't like people to know that it's written about them, but I have stuff written about people and I'll kind of make it vague. So that's kind of usually where I get my
He is a natural performer and has made a name for himself in the Pullman area by performing at local venues.
My favorite places I performed here are Beasley Coliseum was really fun. Pullman High School was great. Beasley was awesome because there was just thousands of people there, and I opened up for Chingy and 303, so I met them backstage. I talked to them for a bit, which was really cool. Just the energy was crazy in Beasley, so huge. The stage was amazing. It was huge. It was awesome. So I loved that. It was just crazy. I wanted to stage dive, but they had like a huge barrier wall and security, so I couldn't do it, but I wanted to. Pullman High School was awesome. They didn't like that I rapped about alcohol, though. I mean, I'm a college rapper, and I told them that. But their principal and like a sheriff met me after the show, which was pretty sketchy, but it was fun. I'm not gonna go back there anymore, but the kids liked it, which is cool.
Every piece of music matters to him, but is Tony in it to win it, or is he just doing what he loves?
My ultimate direction is to keep getting better, keep making sure every song I put out is better than the last one, pretty much. I want to go for quality over quantity, pretty much. There's a lot of people that will put out a new song every week, and I'm not somebody who necessarily wants to do that. I'll put out a song every month, maybe, or every 3 months, and just make sure it's something that's really good and it has a meaning, and it's not just. I mean, I like making club songs, but I still like them to have a meaning. I don't want to just make music that people make where it's just saying something that doesn't make any sense or is pointless. I want to have a meaning. I want people to connect with it. So in the future, I just want to keep moving on with that. And I'll be graduating WSU here soon, so I'll have more money to do bigger shows and have better production. So I'm looking forward to that a lot.
So this guy is broke and just out of college. Help him out by taking a listen and supporting underground music.
Yeah, all my music can be found at my Facebook page, Motive, M-O-D-I-V. If you just search it, find the page, facebook.com/pages/Motive Music. And also on Twitter at Motive Music, M-O-D-I-V Music. You can find me on there. I also have some sponsors. I got a shout out. Got Dark Heart Clothing here from Bremerton, Washington. And then GLP here, glpfitness.com. So check out their gear too. They got some sick stuff. Dark Heart's from the Seattle area. They got great Seattle gear. Great sponsors to have. Check them out.